What's up, guys and gals? Have you ever wanted to get more power out of your diesel truck? I did. I also wanted better fuel economy, and I chose the Banks Ram Air intake for my 2015 Ford F350. I also have the installation steps and some of my thoughts and opinions after this video. So next we're locate the mass airflow sensor, which is right there, and we're going to remove it by sliding this little red tab out. It should have a little clip right there that holds it on. So we'll just pop that little back piece up and push it off. Lay it out of the way. Alright, step 4 of getting these out is to remove these little torque bolts for the map sensor. So I'm just going to back those up carefully. Well, shit. It's a good thing I've got a plethora of T20 Torx adapters, because just drop one down in the engine and good riddance to it, because it is gone for good. So just removing the Torx screws. Be careful so you don't do what I did. I'm just going to set the old filter housing down. So I've got the old gasket installed, ready to reuse. One thing I'm not happy about is the old gasket has these two little things on it that help hold it in place. And although there's plenty of room, I'm not going to remove them. It looks like everything's going to sit in there, because when I set this in, let's shake the leaves back out. When I set this back in, it's going to line up and set down just as it needs to. So I'm not too worried about how fits in there, so long as it fits. I'm going to go ahead and set this on down in so I can have both hands available, and I'll show you the installation steps on getting it back together. Okay, just to show you, Banks was really good about sending everything I would need to put this air filter back together, including new screws for the mass airflow sensor, a new gasket for the mass airflow sensor, new bolts to connect with, and everything I need to hold everything together. But my old tie down is a little better, and there's this little clip that's made perfectly to line up with that little tab that's on the old rubber flex joint. So I'm just going to reuse the old one. I don't think there's any reason not to, and we'll just see how that works, because it's made to fit on there. And as you can see, the Banks does not have that. It's just a regular screw connector thing. Anyway. Alright, I've got the mass airflow sensor here, and there's this little gasket that came on it, and it was very easy just to pry it off. I pulled it off because Banks sends a little bit larger gasket to go with their new mass airflow sensor connection. Oop! And I think this connection actually came on that side when I took it off. But they say it's important to go ahead and remove that first so that everything mates back together. Old restrictor, and it's going to sit opposite of that. And it says I need to get the old gasket off of the previous airflow. A little bit different sounding. Can't wait to get it out on the road and take a quick look. Hey guys, I just thought I'd share some of my opinions on this cold air intake. So the big thing is that like I am getting a lot better fuel economy. Right now my average is 14.5. Now I also put the Banks AutoMind power tuner on, and all I expected out of the cold air intake, the ram air intake that they had, was I was going to be getting about 20% better, and I did. Before I was averaging right around maybe 12, it was like 11.9, and I'm averaging about 14.2 right now. So the results have been great. It's also got a lot of power. I don't know if you can hear that, but I just went from 20 to 65. Like it does really well. You can hear the throttle response. It sounds like the turbo spools up a little quicker. Everything about it just sounds better. I can't say enough about it. If I keep my foot off the throttle, I'd probably be getting a little bit better fuel economy, but as it goes, I am doing a lot better at not spending as much money at the fuel pump every week. I do expect within about 34 fill-ups that the ram air intake will pay for itself. And I'm pretty excited about that. I have a landscaping company. I'm out all day long. I use a lot of fuel. I'm usually at the fuel pump every other day, at least. And if I could get to every 3 days, that would be such a huge savings in my company. So I'm really excited that I've got this ram air intake. The truck's doing a lot better. It definitely gets off the line a lot better, and it just feels like I have more power available to me whenever I want it. I do a lot of hauling. I have several trailers, things like that, and this truck is now fantastic for what my needs are. Great system that Banks put together. I really like the auto mine. I think I might actually put it on the economy mode, see if I can improve the fuel economy better. Right now I'm just toying around with the power because I like it. Thank you for just tuning in. And if you have any comments or questions, or you want to add like any response video, I would be really interested into hearing what you all have to say. Thanks. If you have any comments or questions, please feel free to just get in touch. Put some feedback down. Make sure to subscribe to your channel. It's down there at the bottom. I look forward to putting out more videos, connecting with some of you all in the future. Thank you.